Hey guys, and welcome back for another video. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different tutorial. I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful live fresh wreath. Now I went and got my Christmas tree with my family and I had to do a little bit of trimming. So I had all these branches and I thought, why not make a beautiful wreath? And this is so cheap, especially if you're able to just go to the park or somewhere and grab some branches. I used this dollar store wreath form. I got some floral wire, which you might also be able to find at the Dollar Tree, but I got this over at the secondhand store actually. But of course you can get this over at Michael's. I'm also adding some lights, and they do have some at the Dollar Tree, so again, super cheap. And then beautiful ribbon, which I got this one over at Hobby Lobby last year, but you can also find some beautiful ribbon over at the Dollar Tree as well. So this is the one that I got at the Dollar Tree, which is really pretty, and it's nice and stiff too, so it's perfect for creating those structured bows. So this is what I'm working with. I just brought a whole bunch of branches in. I went over to the park a while ago and I got some of this white pine and also some cedar, and then I have my white spruce, which is the tree that we brought home. So I just grabbed a bunch of it and I'm going to cut it as I go, but I did cut it into manageable sized branches before I brought it in. I also found these beautiful picks over at my local thrift shop, which is another great place to find these little types of things. So I got this whole bag for $1 and I got 5 or 6 of them. So I'm just going to place those along the wreath. But again, going back to the dollar store, you could get different types of picks, berries, poinsettias, whatever these are, and some pine cones on picks also, so you can really have fun with it and use your creativity. But it's so great because really at the end of the day, you can make a wreath for no more than $3 or $4 if you get all of your foliage straight from the park. And of course, make sure that you're allowed to, trim those bushes and you're not going to some beautiful garden and then just help yourself. But the first thing I'm going to do is take my little strand of lights and I'm going to wrap it around my wreath form. I tried to do this at the end for another wreath that I made, and I would not recommend that, so I've definitely put it on the wreath form before you get going. And then I'm going to start with my floral wire. I'm just going to tie it off in one section, and then from here I'm going to keep the floral wire all intact. I'm not going to cut it at all, so I'm just going to be continuously wrapping it around my wreath form as you see. So here is my white spruce branch, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my little clippers here and I'm going to cut them into appropriate sizes. Now this is all depending on yourself, your style, your size wreath form. You can make this super fluffy, have nice big pieces, but I'm just going to cut them down into probably like 9-inch long pieces, and then I'm going to stack them up with different textures. So sometimes I'll add in a piece of the cedar, or sometimes I'll add a piece of the white pine, and then I'll put my little decorative berry pick on the top of it. And then I'm just going to place that kind of all in a little bunch, and I'll put that right on the wreath form, wherever you want to start. And then I'm going to take my floral wire and then start to wrap it around to secure it to the wreath form. I really like this style of making the wreath because, next year if you wanted to, you could easily just take off this foliage and then reuse everything, and then it's really easy just to take that floral wire and just unwrap it. So if you're looking for more ideas though, I did get this idea from Garden Answer on YouTube. I absolutely love her channel. I'm not plugging her, or I'm not she doesn't know I'm doing this basically, but I just love her channel lately, and I've been doing so much around my property because she inspires me so much. So if you're interested in doing these types of projects, I would definitely check out her YouTube channel, which is Garden Answer, and Laura is absolutely beautiful and I just love her style. So I'm just going to speed up the video and keep going so you can watch my process of me just finishing up this wreath. And after I'm done, I will spray it with a product called Wilt Stop, which will help keep it looking fresh because of course these branches are not in water So you want to keep it nice and beautiful all season long. So I'll leave a link for that product in the description box below. And let's keep watching and enjoy this beautiful Christmas tree. So here I am at the end of my wreath, and as you can see, I'm just going to take the last little bunches here and I'm going to tuck it under where I started so that I create like a seamless wreath all the way around and you can't tell where I started or where I ended. And now I'm going to work on the bow, and I am no bow expert. I have made bows in the past. I would not say that I am the best bow maker, but I can get away with something, actually. Here I'm just tying off my little piece of floral wire there, and if you wanted to make a little loop there, depending on your wreath form, then you can easily just, you know, create your loop and tie it off, and then you have a perfect little hanging thingy there. So now I'm just going to make a 3-tiered bow. I don't know if that's the technical term, but this is what I'm doing. And I'm just going to make 3 loops in different varying sizes, so one smaller than the other. I'm going to stack those on top of each other, and then I'm going to put a tail, and then a little piece is going to go into the center to finish it off. And I'm again using that floral wire, and that wire is just going to help for when I go to attach it to my wreath, and it's just so much easier to use the floral wire. I love that stuff. So I'm just going to cinch up the middle of the bow, and then I'm going to attach my wire, and then I will add on the tails, and then that little piece in the middle, and then once you get it onto your wreath, then you can fluff it up and make it look better, because this doesn't look very cute right now. So this is the little piece that I'm going to put in the center. And then I made a tail. It was too short, so I actually redid it off camera, but you'll see. It wasn't good. So, but basically you just take a long piece, fold it in half, cinch it up, and then place it behind the bow, and then we'll secure that into place. And then take that little piece, and I like to kind of fold in the sides just to make it a little smaller, overlap it in the back, and then again cinch it one more time with that floral wire, and then you can just cut your little points or leave it flat, however you want to do it, And then we can just attach it to the wreath, wherever you like. So cute. So I hope you're enjoying all of the Christmas tutorials, and if you do give this a try, I would love to see it. So definitely, follow over on Instagram and Facebook and share your beautiful projects. I would love to see them. And of course, if you're not already, I would love it if you subscribe, hit that notification bell to be alerted of new and future tutorials, and smash the like button, as the kids like to say. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye guys!